Welcome to this quick lesson about how to set up and format a document in Microsoft Word and get it ready to go for MLA research papers. So we're going to do just the bare minimum to get you started and make sure that everything at the very least has the correct fonts, spacing, and all the other things that you need for an MLA paper. Let's get started. Let's first start a Microsoft Word document. We're going to go down to the search bar and type in Word and make sure that we are launching the full app. First thing we do on every single assignment, always, every single time, is to make sure that we save the document. In this case, we're going to do autosave, and we're going to save in our OneDrives. We're going to click on autosave, and it asks us which OneDrive we want to use. We're going to use our school OneDrive, and I'm going to call this research paper. This is going to now save it into a general folder in our OneDrive, but we want to make sure that it is organized. General folders are like throwing a piece of paper on your desk. How do you find it later? We need to organize and folderize things. So we're going to click on the name of the document now in the blue bar at the top here. We're going to click on location, and we can choose the folder that we now want to place it in our OneDrive. And your OneDrive should have all those nice, neat folders in it. Also, double check, make sure that right about here that your OneDrive is connected. It should be a blue cloud symbol right there. That should be a blue cloud symbol. If it's gray, if it has a little pause sign, if you don't see it, click the little up arrow next to it, just over there, and make sure that your OneDrive is connected to your computer so that you can access your documents directly from the File Explorer. And that way you can submit assignments really easily. Also, when your OneDrive is connected, it means that you can access those files anywhere by logging into office.com using your Microsoft credentials to access your documents. Okay, so let's get into how to set up this file so that it is MLA. We could just change Times New Roman 12, do all those things, but we want something that's set up so that we don't have to keep re-changing things when we insert new parts or copy things. So we want to change our normal style. So we're going to right-click on the normal style, and we click on Modify. This is going to change everything in our document. Everything that is our normal style is going to be MLA formatted for us, which is really awesome. So we have Calibri here, which is the default font in Word, and we're going to type in Times New Roman. Simply type in there, and we'll see that Times New Roman pops up. You have to highlight the word Calibri in order for that to happen. And we're going to change the size to 12, and that takes care of that for our document. We can see our sample text is too squished together. We need a little bit more space between the words, so we're going to go ahead and click on the double space button here, and then we're going to also notice that inside between the paragraphs, we see some of the paragraphs have nice double spacing, but the paragraphs between them are just a little bit bigger. 1.08 line spacing is the default in Word for that. We want to shrink that. Click this little button so that we have even spacing all the way through our document. If you want to apply this to all of your documents moving forward when you launch Microsoft Word, you can click this little radio button here, and it will make all of your documents based on this. If you're doing lots of MLA papers, this might be a good option for you so that you don't have to go through this step every time. But for now, we're going to say only this document. Click OK, and now you'll see that in our Home tab, our font is now Times New Roman. Our size is 12. Double spacing is already set up. If I hit Enter, it's already double spaced. We're ready to go. No problems moving forward with this document. Next thing we need to do, one of the most challenging things, is making sure that our header is set up properly. We're going to double click in this top blank 1 inch of the document. Quickly double clicking up there gets us into the header and footer editing mode. And you can tell because we have this little dashed line with this header flag down here, and the body text of our document has turned gray. We now have access to this new design tab for the header and footer tools here. That gives us new things that we can do just for the header and footer. Over on the left-hand side, we have page number. We're going to go up to top of page, and plain number 3 is the type of page number that we want to input because it puts it all the way over just above my head here. It's going to put that number all the way to the right side of the page. And you'll see it inputs the number 1, and we can go ahead and put a last name in there as a last name that's going to show up on every single document or every single page. Now, if I had just typed the number 1 after that, then I would have Carter 1, Carter 1, Carter 1, Carter 1 on every single page. But I want Carter 1, Carter 2, Carter 3, Carter 4. And I could only do that by inserting a page number. Many ways to do that. This is my favorite way to get page numbers inserted. Once we have that name in there, it's already Times New Roman, already size 12. Because we changed that normal style, we don't have to worry about any of this. We now double click in the body of our document and we are ready to go. So that's how you set up a document for MLA. And we'll get into some more videos about how to specifically set up and use some of the tools for Word for your research papers. All right, I'll see you guys in the next lesson.